welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about a 4-point inspection. In Florida, we have an inspection that's known as a 4-point. Basically what it does, it goes over the 4 major systems of the house: the roof, the plumbing, the heating, and the electrical. What a 4-point inspection does is it shows the insurance company that you've updated or you maintained all 4 of your major systems in your house, which would be your roofing, your electrical, your plumbing, your heating and AC units. This is going to show them that, you know, you care about your house, you're putting money in your house is not a total dump, it's not ready. You don't got a roof where the shingle flies off once the wind blows, or once you blow on the roof, the shingle flies off. They want to make sure they're insuring a good risk. 4 points are not bad things. However, if you've not upkept your house, then it may be for you. Let's go through the major components. Let me talk about it. This is actually a 4-point inspection. The 4-point inspection has the 4 pages with the documents on them. And then it has about 4 more pages of color photos. The color photos will be required by the insurance company in order for them to accept the 4-point inspection. All right. This is what a 4-point inspection covers. This is kind of what they're looking for in their report. They want to know the roof, the age, material, permit date, overall condition. They want to see if there's any leaks, damage to the roof. In South Florida right now, there's a lot of companies that if you have a shingle roof and it's over 12 years, they will not take it. Ceramic tile roofs, usually over 20, 25 years, they won't take it. You default to Citizens in those cases. Your heating and AC, they want to make sure they're in good working order. There's no leaks. What I've seen as far as AC units and claims is that sometimes the water will drain out of the AC unit. It'll go underneath the flooring, or it'll go in the walls. And in the walls, it'll sit there and it'll build mold. Eventually, you'll have a mold claim. Underneath the flooring, there's 2 things: the mold, of course, but also start to lift up the flooring, which will have to be replaced. So they want to look and see that as they take you on, as they take your money, they're not paying out triple that money. You know, the plumbing, the water heater is part of the plumbing. The water heater needs to replace every 12, 13 years, depending on the brand and everything. But those are very important because those tend to explode. In Orlando, they're having like an epidemic of explosions of water heaters. I don't know what's going on exactly, but I guess the people are just leaving a water heater in there until that thing dies. They want to ride it till it dies. And it explodes on them. Then their house gets all messed up. And then here comes the insurance company. They have to go ahead and fix everything, bring it back up to speed. So they want to make sure your water heater's been replaced within the last 10 to 12 years. Plumbing, they want to make sure also there's no bad types of plumbing. Typically polybutane, PEX, or cast iron. Those will cause you some major plumbing issues in the long run. In Florida, usually the line that comes from the sidewalk, from the government, the supply line for water will be cast iron. So that's a different story. That doesn't affect you. But once it goes into your house, if you have cast iron in there, I mean, that stuff has tended to disintegrate. So a lot of insurance companies will not take you. If you have cast iron, they will cancel you right off the bat. Electrical, they're looking for any hazards. They want to make sure there's no fire hazards. Everything's properly wired. You don't have any empty sockets, loose wiring. Aluminum wiring is huge. If you have it in certain parts, like the box, aluminum wire is fine. But if you have it in actual lines, the only way you'll get insurance is if you have it insulated. You would have to put over some plastic or some rubber to make sure that it's not going to start a fire. And if it does, it'll quickly be quenched. I'm not sure if I put that right. I mean, I'm not an electrician, but I'm just telling you what I've seen. Improper grounding, corrosion. Corrosion could start a fire because it'll jump the circuit. Whatever's close to it will start on fire. Corrosion, exposed wiring, double taps, unsafe wiring. So when they insure your house, they're taking responsibility for your house.